Dumb and Dumber.
You just have to lean back.
You just gotta run down. Be careful with my freaking
Or
handle.
scoot on your butt. I'm taking my shoes off.
Aubrey, I wouldn't take your shoes off. Not here. It's a construction zone. It's probably nails and stuff.
You're right. I mean,
I wanted to try to get both of you two goons trying to do this.
I do it like this. Oh my god. It's like an avalanche.
And your dad beat you.
Yep. Stuff on the ground.
Oh, you're firing it.
That's off. It's broken. Pretty sure. It says it goes to 30, but
What is that right there? 29?
Have we let it go for a minute?
It's firing like everywhere.
Let it go, I said. Oh, man.
Ow, ow.
Probably somewhere around here.
I think to that tree is where it's going to be, right next to you, to your right. That little tiny green tree.
Can't be like right about here.
Yeah. So do foot to foot. See how far it is to get to that last piece of black.
1, 2, 3. That, the thing is to walk in a straight line. Ow. Come on, there's sirens everywhere.
Well, duh.
They hurt.
Duh.
You could have told me don't go down there if your skin was on. Why do my feet? I just look like so splashy. It looks like I fake tan, but I didn't.
Like 30 to here.
I wonder if this black thing is going to be a retaining wall, and that's why they're putting that there.
So we're gonna have our side yard literally going.
No, it wouldn't have been the dumping shit in here. By a marker for the dumping shit here, it's probably level out the back.
Because they probably know this will be one of the first lots to sell.
That's what I'm thinking of this. Does that really make sense to me?
Is this the lot we're looking at? Like,
Hey, do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
Can you take a picture of the inside of that so I can show Greg? Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's vlog. Today is June 22nd. I am getting ready to go to Dunkin' Donuts because apparently I didn't grab coffee when I went to the grocery store. I don't know what I was thinking. And I did not sleep well last night. We are supposed to go today and have a contract meeting to possibly go under contract for a house. So I am a little bit stressed, anxiety, scared, nervous, happy, you know, all the emotions, all the feels. So I thought today would be a good day to vlog. So I'm gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts and grab a coffee. And I will kind of clue you guys in on the day. It's 8:21 now and our appointment's at 11. So after I get home, I would like to shower and get ready and maybe do some tidying up to keep myself busy before our appointment. Yeah, good. This is our lot. So we will be, there's not going to be anything more down here. So we'll have this whole street kind of to ourselves. There's going to be a house here. This is going to be the last house built, and then there's a house right here that's being built around the same time ours is being built. So we'll actually have one of the biggest yards in the property, and we don't have any. No, the basement lots, we would have literally no land in the backyard. And Simba would love this yard. No, you can't, Aubrey. It's on a hill. And there is actually going to be a drain pole there. Stop, Jeff.
Wait, why is it under contract?
Because it's under contract. We put money on the house today. We filled out all the paperwork today.
We weren't getting it.
So right where that pink sign is our yard. So that's all our yard. So have fun mowing that, Trevor. Dad said he didn't want to get it because he thought it was going to be too big to mow and that we should get a ride-on mower.
So we have a corner lot.
Yep. So we have one of the biggest lots.
Then we don't have to worry about the inside of the fence.
Can I go run around the backyard?
Dad looked it up and it looks like it's like a full-on trail.
Yeah, that goes way back in the woods.
Okay, so let's go in it. No one has to know.
All right, so I want to get pictures of all of us.
Every
Never
time.
mind. Never mind. Disgusting, Trevor.
Corona.
Okay, figure your mouse out.
We're not the only ones looking at this. Mom, I still don't understand why. No, at our pool.
Oh, that's cool. This pool's tiny. It sounds like it kind of sucks it. It's deeper. It goes to 5 feet.
It's also a beach pool, so I don't care.
You ready to mow this bad boy?
It's a nicer pool, but it's way.
You ready to mow this bad boy?
Can we actually get one of the ride-on ones? I'll mow the lawn if you buy a ride-on one.
Yeah, right.
From the pool before you.
I figure you'll appreciate this. I was driving today to what is going on with my face? To show the kids the new house, well, the plot of land, and this cobra starts slithering down the street, and it was like a real cobra, not like the ones we said in New Hampshire that were cobras, but they really weren't. This thing was ginormous. I don't know what I did, but I screamed, and when I did, I threw my hands up, and I put my car in neutral.
It was like 4 feet long.
He was not 4 feet long. First of all, in the car, you said he was 5 feet long, at
Like
least.
4 or 5.
He was huge, and he was thick, and he was just like in the middle of the road, like, here I am.
And you drove over his head.
And then when we drove back, I didn't see him, so he's probably in my car somewhere. What were you doing?
What are you doing?
You were just slipping.
Whatever.
So today is finally the day we finally actually went under contract on a house, given we won't close for 4 months, and I am terrified that we are going to lose funding. I'm just really nervous about it because you know, we don't have the perfect credit score. We have a little bit extra in reserves, and just lending is changing. You know, when we first started this process, you could have a much lower credit score than you can have now, like I think as low as like 500. Ours is well above that, and above, like, you know, most people, like, to require or to get a loan with 3.5%, you only had to have a credit score of 580, and ours is still quite a bit above that as well. But I'm just really nervous, like, to the point that, like, I don't even want to make these videos. I don't even want to, like, talk about it because I'm so nervous about it, and I will be so heartbroken. So basically, long story short, we got pre-approved for a lot more than we ever thought we would spend, and then we found, like, the house we wanted, the plan we wanted. And so then we actually got pre-approved for that home, like if we did like a basement and all the upgrades that we wanted and everything. And then when push came to shove, when we looked at lots, when we really thought about resale value, when we thought about the, you know, extra expenses to adding the basement and why we wanted the basement and things like that, it just actually made sense, and we chose to go with a slab. We actually have a huge lot. We have one of the biggest lots in the entire subdivision, and it backs up to woods. And like, we have a whole street that's like, it's gonna be our house, the side of our house, and another house across from us. So it'll be really nice for like the kids to ride bikes, for if like we want to put cars there if we have a party, whatever. The yard is super flat, and it's really big for a neighborhood plan. So I did make my little mortgage book, and I have like our contract here. I have our pre-approval stuff. I have any loan documents. I don't have anything there yet. I have all the upgrades that we selected, and then I have like loan PDF. So anything that I send as a PDF to anybody, I make a copy of it and I put it there, just so that like if I happen to be out or at work or something, like when all this starts to really pick up, I'm gonna bring this book with me, and then that way I can be like, oh, I don't have it, you know, on me, it's on my computer at work, but I can send it to you from here. So contract wise, we added, I think, about $14,000 in upgrades. We actually got our closing costs covered, plus a little bit off of the price. We will actually hopefully close in late October, middle to late October. And we're really excited. Scared, nervous, anxious. I'm already kind of irritated with the kids because they're already fighting. We don't know how we're gonna do it. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and then there is 2 living spaces. We are gonna put a shed in the back for all of like our lawn stuff, and then some of Jeff's like tools that can go out there. It has to be like basically look like our house, so it's gonna be kind of an expensive shed. It's gonna be like $2,000. But that was kind of our thing of like, can we get away with avoiding the basement. So we will be going through some stuff, getting rid of some stuff, downsizing a little bit, where we have decent sized bedrooms there and closets there, but like all this extra stuff we don't really need and we'll be, you know, paring down. So as for our upgrades, we chose to upgrade the elevation, which is like the exterior of your home. So I picked a mid-level elevation. I wanted a high-level elevation. It was the most expensive because it was farmhouse looking. However, I was afraid of like resale value, that this trend may be done and people may not want that farmhouse looking house. And I actually saw the elevation that we chose on the color scheme that I want, and doing whites and blacks, that actually kind of does look a little bit farmhousey still. So that's one thing that we did. We also added gutters to the rear of our home. It has them in the front, but we wanted them in the back. We added a open wood railing for our stairs so that it's not just a big panel wall. We added a fireplace that's slate. We added an extra cable outlet. You get 2, but we put another one in my office. We upgraded our cabinets from 30 inches to 42 inches because we're not going to do an island in the beginning. We're going to add that later and do it the way that I want it to look, and then we'll match the granite to it later. So we did 42-inch cabinets, we did granite in the kitchen, and then we opened up our bathroom. We are going to just have a big 5-foot shower, no bathtub, because we just don't use our bathtub enough to make it worth it. We upgraded some toilets to a longer style toilet. We upgraded all of our hardware, lights, and shower stuff to oil rub bronze. We added LVP into the entire house, and then we upgraded our carpet pad in all the areas that have carpet. So we do have a huge list of things that we're going to do to the house, things that made more sense for us to do them ourselves, that were a big savings. We tried to make sure things structurally, like the fireplace, like the you know, kitchen, the things like that, that we really wanted to do. The first thing we're gonna do, and I literally told Jeff the day that we closed, you were gonna go in there and do this. It comes with this awful light, and they wanted $575 to put these like LED discs in. And we can get the disc for $600. And we renovated our first house, like a total gut job, so I know that Jeff can do that. So that's the first thing he's gonna do, and then he's also going to replace all of the faucets with oil rub bronze faucets in the kitchen and the bathrooms. And then other than that, we'll kind of upgrade things as we go. If you want to know those, if you want me to do a video on those, I can.